Nico, how are you today?
I'm well, thank you, Miss.
Thank you. I have received your CV that you are applying as F&B supervisor in our hotel.
Thank you.
What makes you interested to join with our hotel? Because as you know, that so many new hotel at this time.
Yes. Well, definitely Langham is a good brand, and coming into Jakarta, I think it's a good and potential future for me. It's a new brand hotel, five-star international, and also the location is very strategic in Sudirman Central Business District. And I was at the Ritz-Carlton 10 years ago, so I think I'm gonna kind of love that area. Yeah.
Oh, all right. So you have so many five-star experience here. And also because you are applying as F&B supervisor, maybe do you have an experience in your CV? I have seen that you have experience for 1 year. So what is your job desk over there?
Actually, as a supervisor, I am about 13 months opening the new restaurant in Shangri-La called Satu. Yeah. It's a coffee shop open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh yeah, I know.
And we have about 45 waiter and waitresses. So I am responsible for station 1 to 5. So there are about 3 supervisors in one shift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
3 supervisor in one shift.
Yeah, it's
So-
very big, man. Yeah.
So you have a lot of staff over there.
Correct. Yeah,
But-
because the seating capacity is quite huge. Yeah,
How many seating capacity?
it's 625.
Yeah, because you are the supervisor in the big restaurant, so I just curious want to know,
Uh-huh.
can you tell me the time when you had so much to do and then you need to handle many things, but you have only lack of money, sometimes that's the problem in every hotel. So how you handle?
Well, it just happened actually last month during the New Year's Eve. So you know that Jakarta got flood very bad last January 1st. So we had this 1,200 breakfast because they spent overnight during the New Year's. So we had this Satu restaurant assigned for breakfast, include the ballroom. And I was responsible for the whole Satu restaurant. And 12 staff couldn't make it to come to work because the area or the house got affected by the flood.
Oh,
I was thinking so fast to get resources to make sure that the breakfast still on and smooth. So then I called my FB manager. We have a quick meeting. I proposed to get help from Banquet. It is actually responsible also by Banquet, but I remember they have about 25 students that stay nearby the hotel, the school. So we called them to come to the hotel to help with the breakfast. Oh, thank God, finally the breakfast went smooth. No, well, there are some complaints, Miss, because of the slow food refill from the kitchen, but they understand because of the flood in Jakarta.
So is
Yeah.
it the intern, the 25 students?
Yeah, the intern and the school daily worker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
combined.
you can manage it, yeah.
Finally.
That's really good. Yeah, because at this time, so many flooding in everywhere,
Correct,
especially in
yeah.
Jakarta.
True, and Shangri-La is one of the location that affected by the flood. Yeah.
Alright, sure. And also, maybe you can tell me another challenging that you ever meet in your career.
Challenging situation.
Yeah, challenging situation and how you overcome it.
It was about, I think last year when I just be in the position for 3 months. My manager resigned, and it was surprise because he never told us that he's leaving. So then he left. 3 supervisors, including me, we have to be in charge for the Satu restaurant. And it was actually the time for renovation also at the same time. So then we, 3 of us, work together. We make a plan, and then we assign who will be responsible for the operation, and then another one for renovation, and another one for handling the employee. So I was the one who handled the renovation. So I work closely with purchasing, engineering, housekeeping. Yeah, with the solid teamwork, 3 of us, we finally finished the renovation in 2 months. It was quite delay from the plan. Actually, it has to be supposed to be done in 5 weeks, but we finish it in 7 weeks. So it was about 2 weeks delay. But knowing that the manager is not around, the FB manager understand the situation, and we got support from general manager too.
Alright, so everything is okay.
Was okay, but delay for 2 weeks. Yeah,
Okay.
but no complaint from the guests either.
No complaint.
Yeah.
Right, that's good. As human, definitely we ever made a mistake. So
I do.
in your work, in your workplace before or current, have you ever made a mistake and how do you, manage it?
I made mistake. I think one of them was purchase an expired item.
Oh, okay. Purchase the expired item.
Yeah, means that I did not notice when we went to the store, get the item. It was frozen seafood. Yeah, we had Thai soup. One of the ingredient is a seafood. So we just grabbed the items from the walk-in chiller.
Okay.
I did not check my staff when the person gets the item, go to the kitchen and towing them and so on. So the guest the guest noticed that the taste was different, and I was called to see him. I listened to the guest and then I apologized and I found out what happened. So after I met the kitchen staff and my staff who went to the chiller, so we noticed that we failed to check the expiry date. At the time, the plastic wrapping, it was thrown to the garbage bin. So we tried to find it. We want to make sure, we want to know whether it is actually expired or not. And we found it, the plastic. It was expired. So to me, this is a quite huge mistake, because as a manager, I think as a supervisor, I need to make sure that the food is safe and the guest is also safe with the consumption. I talked to the guest, offered the alternative, but the guest refused because he said that I'm no longer hungry. And then I asked him to keep us updated in case any food poisoning and so on. But thank God, there was none. Yeah. So the day after tomorrow, I met him again in the restaurant, and he said that nothing happened. So I'm so happy. But I told my staff, I did a briefing for the whole restaurant, that we should pay attention to the item and the expiry date. Yeah.
Alright, that's the learning lesson that you got
Yeah.
from that experience.
Yeah, thank God.
So after that, have you experienced the same thing like the poison in your hotel in China?
That was in November. So far, there's nothing else. Yeah. For the chiller, for the frozen food. Yeah.
Okay, so everything is okay.
Yeah.
If you are accepted in our hotel, you will manage like more than 2 outlets in our hotel.
More than
because-
12.
Yeah, because at this moment we don't have any assistant manager because she just resigned.
Okay.
So can you manage that one?
When I was in Four Seasons, the bar and the season restaurant is actually adjoining. And at that time, the bar managers left without any replacement because the bar was not full. So management think that at the time we don't need somebody to be in charge. So I was in charge for 3 months, both for the bar and the restaurant. What I learned from those experiences, that I learned about beverages more than before. So I think if you ask me whether I can manage 2 restaurants, well, I did that, 2 years ago in Four Seasons.
Okay, excellent.
I think I could, as long as the staff supporting and the resources, the scheduling, we have to manage. Yeah.
Okay, you do the scheduling as well. Okay, I think everything is perfect. So maybe do you have any other question?
When is the hotel? When the hotel actually located, the first one?
The first one, the Langham. Yeah, the first one is in London.
Wow.
Yes.
Do you know why the color is pink, Miss?
The color is pink.
Yeah.
Because that's because you know in Langham, every country they have their own style.
I
So
see.
for Indonesia, they put pink because you know our target market is like the socialita.
Wow.
Yeah, if you see
Interesting.
before we are open, we
Yeah.
already invite someone from Louis Vuitton
Yes.
or someone that always collect
The bag.
luxury bag collector. Yeah, we invite that person, that kind of person.
I see.
Yeah.
So it's in London. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe our hotel Langham Jakarta is fit with your
Oh,
personality.
thank you. Well, I would be very happy if you have given me that opportunity to work with you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you,
I hope that
Miss
we can
Uwin.
give you a great news by this week.
I will wait for that. Thank you, Miss
Thank you.
Uwi.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
You too.